Hey, everybody, welcome to Three Fat Truckers. We're your hosts. I'm Bill. Joining me, as always, are my two fantastic co hosts, Dave and Steve. How's it going, guys?
Well, we're rocking and rolling already.
For sure, for sure. Good day, everybody. Have a good, enjoy the show.
Yeah,
So,
episode 40, recorded on Saturday, August 26, 2023.
Is the
Faux show.
26th already?
It
another
is.
month gone.
Man,
That's
we are
your
heading
life.
into the fall right away, aren't we?
That's your
Well,
life flying
So
by.
I have a question for both of you. I keep seeing stuff for fall already. The scarecrows, pumpkins,
Oh, the wife has already started
the pumpkin
decorating.
spice coffee and drinks. Now,
So, how
boys,
many of you ordered?
how many have you guys had already?
I don't like spunkin pies, nothing.
Spunkin'.
That spunkin'.
That's right.
That's a
Spunkin pies,
total.
nothing.
That is a totally different show, Dave. Spunkin'.
By the
Yeah.
way, by the way, that shit is nasty, and kids ought to be out of
Oh,
school
well,
till the end
I
of
That's
August.
another one of those weird
I
things
can
Dave doesn't
enjoy
like.
like one cup of pumpkin
It's
spice
spunkin. See, I got you
latte.
saying
If
it.
it's I know you did, didn't you? But but yeah, I mean we're getting towards that year, and I remember last year I did a thing on the fall and the pumpkin spice, all that crap, and and I couldn't remember if you guys liked the pumpkin spice or not.
I'm not a fan of it. No, I like. Well, I'm kind of even burnt out on pumpkin pie. I don't know why. It's just
How much
you.
pumpkin pie do you eat to get burnt out on it?
Well, God, I've been doing it for 60 years, so that's
Well, you
60
gotta
pumpkin
pace
pies.
yourself there, big
Plus, you,
boy.
you figure in the early years, I was probably 3 pies a year. So,
Well, I will have you know, I made a pie. I showed you some stuff this morning when I was putting on the smoker
yep,
for
yep,
some
yep.
burn ends and stuff. But I made a peanut butter chocolate chip Oreo crust cheesecake with Reese topping. And I'll tell you what, boys, it was
What'd you do? Just open
numero uno delicious.
did you open the cookie jar and just crunch everything up and put
No,
it in there?
I'll tell you what. Earlier this week, I did a 64-hour fast. I
Well, no,
stopped
no, no, no.
eating.
I'm talking about when you made this cheesecake. You
Oh
had
no, no, no,
everything.
no.
You had
And I
everything
was
in it
thinking
but
of
the
stuff I would
cheese.
like to eat, and I love cheesecake. And I'm
Yeah.
thinking, you know what? I'm gonna make a cheesecake that has everything I like in it. So I
Well,
made
it
one
does.
tonight, and I got yelled at it. They're like, why are you making that? After you fasted all that time. I'm like, because I want one piece,
Yeah.
one slice, and if I got to throw the rest away, I don't give a shit. I'll throw it away. Well,
Yep.
I ended up cutting it
Freezing.
up and freezing it, so it's for later on. But it was delicious. I put it on my Facebook page, and I still got people hitting on it.
Oh
Oh,
yeah.
that looks delicious. But yeah, I did a
Uh,
64-hour fast. I couldn't believe I did. It was like 3.5 days without
well,
eating
that that
anything
that
except
mean,
for coffee and water.
that means you can definitely live on water.
Well, I'll tell you what. I dropped 10 pounds and my sugar dropped 100 points.
There you go.
So what do? Overkill it with smoked meat and sugar.
Well, the smoked meat ain't so bad. The sugar's.
Well, I made a big thing of pork belly burn ends today and bologna burn ends. And I'm telling you what, they were both melt in your mouth delicious.
Yeah, the bologna ones are definitely the
I
higher
can't
on it,
believe
but
I can't believe how good bologna tastes. And
oh,
it was actually beef bologna instead of the cheap stuff. So
did you
Bill's
buy the
just
whole?
licking his lips, thinking, "Boy, that sounds all good. Look at him. Look at him."
Did you buy the whole 7 pound?
Yeah, I bought a big log.
Yeah.
I cut it up, and yeah. So it was a nice cooking day today, and we got a bunch of storms, and it rained right here before we started recording. I'm like, "Please, internet work. Please, internet work."
So far, so good. Well,
Oh,
So
let's
don't
let
worry. It will not surprise me one bit if it drops out here.
yeah, let's hope not. Let's start right off with getting on this bandwagon. What do you think, Dave?
Oh, he's all about it.
So, if unless you've been under a rock,
and there are
you
people because I talked to two
yeah.
people today knew nothing about what was going on.
Well, there's this fella out there called Oliver Anthony, and he's made this song basically just on YouTube called "Rich Men North of Richmond." And one popular thing for content creators to do right now is to incorporate their video into their show and then kind of record, show
Yeah, it's reaction. They
their
go in and
reaction.
watch it, and then you get their reaction off of
I
it.
don't want people to think we're going to jump on every bandwagon out there.
Oh, no.
That being said, here goes. I'd like to play this song for folks, and
You can do that, Bill?
I can do that. So here we
Dang.
go. There it is.
Hey, you can do it.
And sit back and relax. And
Enjoy a
the
3-minute song here.
Yeah.
I've been selling my soul, working all day, overtime hours for bullshit pay, so I can sit out here and waste my life away, drag back home and drown my troubles away. It's a damn shame what the world's gotten to for people like me, people like you. Wish I could just wake up and it not be true, but it is. Oh, it is living in the new world with an whole soul. These rich men north of Richmond, Lord knows they all just wanna have total control. Wanna know what you think, wanna know what you do, and they don't think you know, but I know that you do. 'Cause your dollar ain't shit, and it's taxed to no end. 'Cause the rich men, north of Richmond.
Some good picking there.
I wish politicians would look out for miners, and not just miners on an island somewhere. Lord, we got folks in the street, ain't got nothing to eat, and the obese milking welfare. Well, God, if you're 5'3" and you're 300 pounds, taxes ought not to pay for your bags of fudge rounds. Young men are putting themselves 6 feet in the ground, 'cause all this damn country does is keep on kicking them down. Lord, it's a damn shame what the world's gotten to for people like me, people like you. Wish I could just wake up and it not be true, but it is. Oh, it is living in the new world with an whole soul. These rich men north of Richmond, Lord knows they all just wanna have total control. Wanna know what you think, wanna know what you do, and they don't think you know, but I know that you do. 'Cause your dollar ain't shit, and it's taxed to no end. 'Cause the rich men, north of Richmond. I've been selling my soul, working all day, overtime hours for bullshit pay.
Well,
Excellent song for fitting so many people's feelings, and that's why I'm looking at it right now. The song was released actually last time we recorded. We should have been on the ball then, but there's been 43 million views on YouTube alone in 2 weeks that this has been out. So it apparently hit a note with a lot of people. So
I think it speaks to this overwhelming feeling that people are getting. I mean, the working class has always been marginalized, and we get it from the rich, we get it from the poor, really, and it doesn't seem like. It seemed like if you're rich or you're poor, that's what you're gonna be fine. If you're rich, you ain't gotta worry about it, and if you're poor, the government's gonna take care of you, so don't even worry about it.
Yeah.
But if you're
So it's the middle class then.
it's the middle class that gets stomped into the ground every single time. It's
Well-
the people that are frustrated because they're working working their butts off, and
working your ass off, you get taxed unbelievably,
Yeah.
and you don't bring home half of what you make.
And
Have
then
you ever
watch
sat
people
down?
skate by.
Have you ever sit down and really thought about how much you get taxed? Man, you get your check, you get tax out of it. You go to the gas station, you buy a gallon of gas, they tax it.
Well, what
You go,
gets me
you
is
get your bill for your
when you
phone.
see
There's
these
tax on.
people. Well, with all the lotteries here lately that have been high numbers,
Oh, big numbers.
and there'll be somebody on YouTube or Facebook that will break it down. If you win this amount of money,
Yeah,
this is how much goes to here. This is how much goes to here. This is how much goes to here, and this is what you bring.
yeah.
When the amount at the beginning starts and they take all these deductions and all these places you got to pay them, everybody's going to take money out.
Oh, yeah.
You get a third
Well,
of what it is, which I don't understand how this works in the first place because my dad hit the lottery one time. Okay.
yep.
And when he hit the lottery, he had taxes taken out of the amount that he was going to win
Right,
and got a check for that much.
right,
And then when he had to do his taxes, he got taxed again. So you
Right.
get taxed more than once on the amount, which is total bullshit.
yep. Well, the problem
From the
with like
get-go.
these $1 billion lotteries, what they're telling you, you're not winning $1 billion. If
Oh,
the
no.
lottery, because
You might
that's
be lucky to get $500,000 on
Well,
a billion.
there's only a half a billion there. If the money's set in the bank for 20 years is what they base it off of, it would be worth $1 billion if you took the annual pays. But everybody says no.
Everybody
Give me my
thinks
money.
one
Yeah,
lump sum. Yeah.
yeah. So that
they
cuts it
take-
in half.
They let them
Right.
take the chunk out. That money stays in the lottery that they didn't
know-
have to pay out.
you
and
know
it
who
keeps
makes out on the lottery?
Reoccurring.
The only person makes out on the lottery is the
Is
government.
the state that's doing it.
Yeah, they get.
Well, they
big
wouldn't
ones.
It's
do
one
it
that-
if they
it's
weren't
just
making
an-
money
it's
off
just
it.
That's
like
true.
the biggest insurance scam you've ever had.
Oh,
Oh,
yeah.
yeah. Oh,
That's
God,
just
yeah.
everybody. Here, let's do a 50
But
50
people are
drawing.
so happy to get one big old chunk. Hey, I'm rich. Yay.
It's
And then you
just-
see all these stories of people that have hit the lottery that are piss poor broke in
Yep.
3 years.
And it's just like when you get your taxes back at the end of the year, everybody's like, oh, look at all this money. No, that was your money already. The government just
Yeah.
held on to it for a year and give it back
Nobody
to you.
knows how to live within their means at all in this
No.
country.
No, that we have not raised
It
or
is
taught
splurge,
properly.
splurge, splurge, blow it, blow it, blow it, and then you're gone. And it's like, where'd my money go? Oh, well,
You know,
it's gone.
I remember hearing it explained to me one time that the unique thing about being poor in the United States is, in contrast to being poor,
We're
in
all poor.
countries. Well, what I mean is, United States is one of
Know
those
where you
places-
stand if you're poor.
Everybody's poor in those other places. Here, though, you
Yeah.
are constantly surrounded by all the wonderful things you could have if only you were not poor. And so you're victimized or you're taken advantage of just because you have ways of.
I know it. You could have me, Bill, if you weren't poor.
If I wanted that ass,
Hey, Bill,
I'd have it.
I
by
would
now.
work him like a red-headed stepchild in the garden. I'll tell you right now.
That ass would have been mine years ago.
And he's got a tattoo on his backside that says "Exit Only." Bill.
Oh, he'd have a tattooed, a pair of titties tattooed on his back by now. If I wanted
Woo!
that. Yes,
You
sir.
sexy beef, you.
Well, you know what? We are not going to be left behind with his new song. So why don't we go ahead and play that?
Now this
And,
one's his music is very good. Now let me explain something here
Well,
real
I'll tell
quick.
you right
guys.
now, before you get too started, this is a guy that's from the Appalachian area.
Yes.
Where I'm at down here.
Yep.
He is not the only one that is singing songs like this that are on YouTube and everything.
Nope.
There is a whole society and group of these people, and it's all pretty much the same style of songs that are. They're piss poor. They're trying to come up out of nothing, out of Phoenix out of the ashes kind of deal. And every song is inspirational that they sing down here. This
That's
group
what's
on
great
you-
about that music down there.
exactly, and this group on YouTube is a big rush right now, especially since this one made it
Oh yeah.
out of the ashes and everybody's notoriety of it. But yeah, they're following this
And
channel
we
that
will-
actually has him on it, and
We
there's
will
a lot of people
expeditiously
that have a lot of
jump
good
on that
songs
bandwagon.
there. Yeah.
Well, yeah.
So,
If
so
we
let's
get
hear it.
clicks and likes, come on, people, hit them like buttons.
Yeah, like
We're,
and
Yeah.
subscribe.
we're a couple
Get your
YouTube,
bells,
we're
smash that
some,
bell so we can
we're
hit.
the YouTube whores here. We'll
That's
take
right.
all we can get.
All right.
So
Well,
play her,
this
Bill.
this new song is called "I Want to Go Home," and well, let's,
Still got a great voice, and I still love the guitar.
Oh yeah.
Man, he just plays it simple and
If it
easy.
weren't for
Well,
my
it's from his
whole
heart.
dogs and the good Lord, they'd have me strung up in the psych ward. 'Cause every day living in this new world is one too many days to me. Son, we're on the brink of the next world war, and I don't think nobody's praying no more, and I ain't saying I know it for sure. I'm just down on my knees, begging the Lord to take me home. I wanna go home. I don't know which road to go. It's been so long. I just know I didn't used to wake up feeling this way, cussing myself every damn day. There's always some kind of bill to pay. People just doing what the rich man say. I wanna go home. Now 4 generations farming the ground. Grandson sells it to a man out of town. And 2 weeks later, the trees go down. Only got concrete growing around. I wanna go home. I wanna go home. I don't know which road to go. It's been so long. I just know I didn't used to wake up feeling this way, cussing myself every damn day. People have really gone and lost their way. They all just do what the TV say. I wanna go home. If it weren't for my old dogs and the good Lord, they'd have me strung up in the psych ward.
For what shall it profit a man if he shall gain the whole world and lose his own soul?
Here, here. Not bad for a 3-day-old song, pushing right around 7 million views so far. But if you guys get a chance, go to Oliver Anthony Music is actually his website. His name is not Anthony. His actual name is, let me bring it up here.
Anthony, Christopher Anthony.
Anthony. Yes,
Oliver was his grandfather's
that's
name.
right.
Ah,
And you guys give him some love. Go out there and check out. He's got another song where he's sitting in front of a four. I love it because it's true West Virginia. He's sitting in his lawn chair playing his guitar. He's got like a 2010 front-wheel drive little SUV that they took the front fenders off and put 4-wheel drive tires on the front and the back tire. I mean, he's ready to go
Hey,
mud.
you gotta make an off-road somewhere.
I'm telling
down-
you,
I'll tell you what, dude. I see all sorts of shit down here. You got
Yeah.
no idea. If you got a Geo Tracker with some big old mutters on
Oh,
it, you
not
are
the Geo,
top
not the
notch.
Super Tracker.
Yeah, it just
Damn
So,
straight, man.
he's
Well,
truly
anyway.
a good old boy. Go out there and give him some love.
We'll
Listen to his music. I
we'll
love it.
link
I
to
think it's great.
We'll
So-
put the links in the show notes to all this stuff. You can go check it out yourself. Now,
And-
the song is going to be in the audio only, but if all you do is subscribe to the audio only version, go check out the YouTube on this episode right here and like and subscribe while you're there, because we actually played the music videos, and pray to God YouTube doesn't take us down.
Well, if they did, they're going to have to take down 8 million of them because I've followed
all
it.
over the
And
place,
they're
aren't they?
everywhere. And I gotta throw this out here. Me and Steve was talking about this earlier today. It's so funny how everybody's trying to jump on his bandwagon of politicians and everything. And he has a nice little video. He sits down and he explains. He's middle of the. He's just a normal guy. He ain't trying to do shit, but play good music. And he is a little religious. And he just wants to bring people together.
Well, and
Period.
he don't give a fuck. I'm sorry, I'm gonna
Yep,
use the
yep, yep,
word.
yep, yep.
He don't give a fuck about none of the bullshit of all the politics and
Nope.
everybody
Nope.
wanting to get him, pay him and all that. He don't care. He don't care at all.
Yep.
It's not
Yeah,
about
'cause
that for him.
I'm sure the right wing would just love to march him up on the stage.
Well,
at
Oh,
they
the
guys,
they,
national
they
they-
played
convention.
his song on the
During the
Republican
debate.
convention,
Yeah.
and he had a little comment about that. He thought it was sort of funny because
Yeah.
it's about them.
Yeah.
It's about anybody in the politics that they're
And
all.
then he.
It don't
and then
matter
he-
if you're Republican or Democrat. They're
Nope.
all screwing us,
That's right.
and that was pretty much what it was about.
So. Thanks, guys, for giving us a shout out. Like I said, we're 2 weeks behind on this. We should
Yeah.
have put this out when it hit 2 weeks
Oh.
ago, but that's all right.
We're still relevant within a week.
Let us know. Drop a line into the show at 3FTpodcast.org.
Because this has been
or,
nonstop, in
uh,
pretty much on the internet for the last couple weeks.
let
Yep.
us know. Comment on the website or comment in the YouTube comments.
Well,
Let us
and what's
know.
nice about it is
Let us know if this was the first time you had heard the video.
he's putting stuff out there as rebuttal to people what they have put out there for
Oh, yeah.
him, saying
Yeah.
about him, saying, and the stuff he puts out there is pretty much telling, no, this is why I did this. This is the reason I did this.
He explains the songs,
yeah.
the wording.
And he explains that all they're saying that that he could have made $8 million and turned it down. There's all sorts of extra crap out there about the whole situation, and he pretty much puts a kibosh on everything, saying no, 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 that's not how it worked out. So yeah, I guess do your own research and make your own opinion.
Yeah.
Pretty much.
Well, all right. Let's put that behind us and move on to. We got a couple stories here with.
Oh no,
Steve's-
we don't. No, we don't. No, we
Yeah, we do. Here, it's right here in the show notes.
Oh, you mean I
some
did
of
some work?
Steve's-
I did some leg work this week.
Yes, you've made up
and
2
looked up
more
some
stories.
I didn't
You
make
didn't
them
get
up.
off your ass once to do this work. You sat on your ass.
I
and did
cut
this.
and paste, Bill. Don't bullshit yourself.
Oh,
Leg
all
work,
right.
my foot.
So we'll
The easiest ones is when I mail it in and cut and paste them and put it in.
the easiest
There
ones
you
where
go.
you make the thing completely up, which
No,
what-
that's not the easiest. I got to think.
No, he has to think about that one. That
Yeah,
one actually
I
has
got
to
to
get
actually
creative.
do some leg work
Well,
there.
he's so
We don't-
good at it.
I don't like doing that.
All right, so for the first
And I
story-
think I'm going to get you pretty good this week, Bill.
no, because I'm gonna call bullshit on both of them.
No, I don't think so.
You already
I
started.
think you'll be
Yeah,
wrong
he's
if
burned
you
me
do
too
that.
many damn times
Just
with
a
this
little
shit.
hint, okay? Dave, whatever he says, go opposite.
Okay, so the first story: truck driver has a hemorrhoid removed the size of a small pumpkin.
Now, hold on, stop, pause, back up, hit pump
Again?
brake. Every truck driver, I don't care who you are, you can lie to whoever you want to lie to. Every truck driver has had a hemorrhoid, now or then.
This is why I take Metamucil.
And
I just itch
it
him out.
is uncomfortable. It is not nice. I don't care who you are. You can lie all you want to me. I know you've had one.
All
So,
right, let's
Go
move
ahead.
on.
You've never had one, Dave?
No, not yet.
Not yet? After
Yeah,
you're,
but I drove over the road. I haven't done what I'm doing
No,
now.
yeah,
You got to
yeah.
realize, I was a city driver. I sat in my seat the
Well,
longest
still,
time for
still,
40 years,
just sit-
20
just
minutes.
sit- just sitting. I'm sorry. It happens. So
Yeah.
go ahead, Bill. Go ahead.
A Mason, Alabama driver, Ralph Hutchinson. Okay, already.
That's where I'm going.
lie.
Alabama tomorrow.
Ralph Hutchinson. Yeah, I got the rug ripped out from under me on that. By the way,
You're not going now?
No, he's got me doing roll off. He's got me doing that stupid 2 boxes out of Niles, Michigan thing.
Oh,
Oh.
that's gravy. Gravy.
Oh yeah, that's gravy. Ralph Hutchinson finally got some relief. For the last 3 years, Mr. Hutchinson's been dealing with severe hemorrhoids from all the years of driving. He has had many over the years, but
No pun
Was it
intended.
BUTT?
none like
It
this.
is. Remember, folks, I I write these and summarize them.
Yeah.
So,
So it's gonna be different words, no matter slightly
I
different.
mean,
words.
it's as close as I can get to the original story without
Yeah.
differing
All
it,
right.
and trying to make it funny.
It's no different than the next word down there where it says a
Exactly.
lot, where it's supposed to be a lot.
All right. So he would have to sit upon a homemade ring cushion he concocted.
Wonder
Since
if he had a blowout on that.
Since the roid he was dealing with was the size of a small pumpkin, Mr. Hutchinson
Okay,
said,
time out. I've seen pumpkins at the store. You can buy, they're like only an inch. Is that what he's talking about, a small pumpkin?
No.
Or is he talking about like a
I
softball?
need
He's
to,
talking
I need
about
to
a
start,
goiter,
I
buddy.
need to start putting the pictures. That's the thing. I don't like to put pictures in with them because Bill always thinks it's something I just found on the internet.
Yeah,
Or
but
if it's
I've
the
seen them
actual
little
picture.
pumpkins that are
But
like
it was probably that size.
a softball.
Yeah, bigger, 6 inches.
Okay.
I will start putting pictures in with the stories, but
Well,
Bill
good.
never believed any pictures I put in with him. So
Oh, there was only a couple that kind of like really leaned toward
So-
the idea that hey, this
Okay,
oh,
okay.
It's like
All
a
right.
couch on the back of the lawnmower.
This story is not true. Remember that.
Yep. Mr. Hutchinson said he didn't know they could get that big and was in a lot of pain and finally decided to see a specialist. He traveled to UAB Hospital in Birmingham and was seen by
Birmingham.
Dr. Emil Gupta, where the doctor
Why have I
assured-
heard that name before?
because he just here's Steve a couple days ago. Random Indian doctor names. Enter.
Hey,
Dr. Gupta.
Hey,
Oh,
you
this
might,
is not.
you
this
might
is not
want
a
to
pumpkin.
search
This
his
is a-
name. You might want to search his name. He might be the number one corresponding doctor at UAB for hemorrhoidal surgery.
Or he
I-
could
I
be the
have
head
no
gardener
doubt.
at the pumpkin patch.
I have no doubt there is a doctor.
Don't say nothing, Dave.
I have no doubt there's a doctor at every hospital in the world with the last name Gupta.
Named Gupta. Well, that could be too. So I think, hey, Dave, I believe Bill is leaning towards the story being bullshit. And I
Yeah.
told you, whatever he
I'm
said,
starting with
you go
bullshit.
the other way, Dave, okay?
I'm starting with bullshit.
Because
and
you'll
we're gonna
be
see
the
how it-
winner, Dave. I'm hint. Hold on, look at me. Wink, wink.
All right,
Okay.
so he traveled to UAB Hospital in Birmingham, was seen by Dr. Emil Gupta, where the doctor assured him he could help and remove his unwanted friend.
Told you about the pumpkin patch guy. You gonna
And-
remember?
After a 2.5-hour surgery, the hemorrhoid was removed along with a few other smaller ones, and Mr. Hutchinson would have a full recovery in 3 to 4 weeks. Dr. Gupta commented that this hemorrhoid was one of the largest he had ever witnessed. Like he was walking down
Now-
the street and
Bill, do you believe this story or not? You're first.
no.
Dave?
Well, you got to think. I'm thinking of hemorrhoid. Is hemorrhoids out pushing or in pushing?
Out pushing.
Okay, then that man's got to have. It's got to look like
Man
his
had
ball
some
sack is.
serious butthole. Fuck. He had some serious
It
butthole
could be.
muscles.
It could be. It said he was on a customized cushion that he concocted.
Yeah.
How does one concoct?
I'm gonna
Come
go.
on, Dave.
I'm gonna go. Yeah, I think this is probably true because there are some meatheads.
So you guys are totally opposite. Are you sure you don't want to change your mind, Bill?
Positive.
Dave?
Yeah, Bill's probably right. It's probably false, but I'm going with. I think it's true.
It is false.
Duh. Nice try there, Steve. by the
Was
way.
it not
I ain't
enough
falling for your
information
shit.
for you to believe, Bill, or
No,
what?
it's just that every one of your stories has been false here lately.
Well, that
Oh,
could
you're
give-
going with.
that could mean I'm setting you up for all the true ones coming, ain't I?
It also means you're phoning them in. So that's
Phoning
let's
them
look-
in, I gotta write this
no,
shit, dude.
okay. I say phoning them in. You're making them up, is what I mean.
Oh, okay. okay,
But
okay.
let's. They're fantastic.
Oh, yeah. Don't butter me up now, buddy. What's the next one?
Put a little butter on him, throw him back in the smoker. We'll get burnt ends yet.
Ain't done yet.
Yeah, butter is a binder, Bill.
I know it.
Dave knows what a binder is. I don't think you do.
Well, here we go. Celebrities running
Corn
for
binder.
political
We did that
office.
2 weeks ago.
Yeah, that's a
There we
15
go.
letter
There we
shit
go.
spreader.
What's it say? Celebrities.
Celebrities running for political office. We all know.
Now hold on, stop before you get there. How many celebrities do you know have been? I mean, it's been a bunch, hasn't it?
I can name 2 off the top of my head. Well,
What's
3.
your 2 that are probably in
Uh,
the story already?
Arnold Schwarzenegger and then Jesse. Yep, there they are. Jesse
Yep,
Ventura,
yep.
And then Ronald Reagan. Those were the ones that I
Yeah,
was.
and
You got
Trump.
Goofy right
Trump-
now. Yeah,
Trump,
Trump's
yeah,
another
yeah.
one. He was.
Okay, so go ahead.
Sonny from Sonny and Cher.
Yeah.
Oh yeah,
Sonny.
yeah. That's right.
Yeah, there's more than that, but
There's
just
quite a
couldn't-
few. Yeah,
I couldn't research them.
he was the
all.
mayor of. And that we're in
someplace in
Colorado,
California.
where he hit
No.
a tree skiing down the thing.
No,
He-
he was.
No, he
That's
was
where
a
he
forgot
killed
to-
himself. He
that's
was
where he
married
was.
in California or something.
okay, yeah.
All right. We all know
Okay,
the
go ahead, Bill.
We all know of the famous celebrities that run for local, state, and governmental offices. We have ones from years past: Ronald Reagan, former president; Arnold Schwarzenegger, former governor; Jesse Ventura, also former governor, and there's more to be sure. But the newest one coming on the scene is not one you would expect to see. This person isn't known for their political prowess. Oh, this one might be real because that's quite a word. Or straightforward demeanor. No, this person is more laid back and goes with the flow and doesn't ruffle anyone's feathers type of person. Okay, yeah. I'm sure you're wondering who this could be. Well, just this week, Dwayne Johnson decided to throw his hat in the ring instead of a chair or wrestling opponent to run for the congressman of the 6th District in Anaheim, California. This wouldn't be the first a former pro wrestler or actor started a career in politics as a stepping stone to something bigger. Good luck, Mr. Johnson, in your journey. Now, okay.
I wonder if they ever call him Rock Johnson.
Rock Johnson.
I'm sure.
I'll tell you what. The last movie he was in with Jason Statham, the last Fast and Furious,
Yeah.
it was pretty cool.
Well, I watched him. I liked him in Disney's Jungle.
Yeah.
I've liked him in every movie
I
he's
like him
been
in
in.
everything.
He's just not.
He's-
He's not over.
I liked
the
him in
top.
Daddy Daycare too.
Well, the
I like
one
it
where-
whenever he's with Kevin Hart. The two of them together.
Oh
have
yeah,
got a-
they
Yeah.
are.
they've
They
got
play
a
off each other
chemistry.
really good.
Oh my gosh.
The one he was in with the gorilla. What was that one called?
It's the gorilla's name. Wait.
But it was where the gorilla got big or
Yeah.
whatever. Yeah,
Big
that was
white
a
gorilla.
good one there too. I mean, I don't know. So
Yeah.
what do you think, Bill? Fake or phony?
You know, I like this one. I'm gonna go. Oh, the two choices are fake and phony.
Well, I don't know. I guess it's the same.
Is it fake or is it?
Real or fake?
That's like heads I win, tails you lose. That kind
Yeah,
of thing.
something like that. Tails and tails.
I
or-
think this one might be real. I'm gonna go just for fun. I'm gonna go true on this one.
Now,
Day.
in the story, did it say he is running for office or talking about it? Because I have already heard that he has talked about it, but I didn't know if he
It
was
says he
set.
decided to throw his hat in the ring.
Okay, so that means yes, he is going.
for the congressman of the 6th district. I've been drinking.
Yeah.
Anaheim, California.
In case you didn't
I
notice.
I believe this story is true because
Yeah.
their stupid plan out there, him and 900,000 other people were trying to get in it. So
Well, there's been so many people run for office, and it's been people that are in Hollywood. And
Well-
famous.
well,
and
California changed theirs over, so it's basically a
Well,
popularity.
When you think back about it, Ronald Reagan went from an actor to a
Right.
politician. That's been a long time ago. That was
With
in
a
the
monkey.
80s. Well, that was in the 80s, and that was sort of that
Now-
the first one that sort of steered that direction from
It's the first
from
modern
Hollywood to
one,
politics. Yeah, that I can my time area that I can think
Yeah.
of. And then you've had some other ones like I put in there Jesse Ventura, Minnesota governor, yada yada
Mm-hmm.
yada. And there's been some other people that ran for governors and stuff, but this is all. What'd you say, Dave?
Yes. I think it's true
I think
because
so,
I have
too.
heard him talk about it.
Yeah,
before.
I've
this-
heard him on interviews. People have been trying to convince him to do it, and
Yeah,
This is all in my mind made up.
is it?
Oh. But
You've heard
I
heard
feel
him
like-
talk about it too. But
Well, no. I sit there and what this is how my mind works. Okay, so you
Don't
guys,
go there. Don't go.
I'm
You'll
gonna I'm
scare the
gonna
kid.
I'm gonna
You're
I'm
gonna
gonna
scare the kids.
I'm gonna teach
There's
you
women
boys
in
a
the
little
room.
bit.
This
Okay.
this is your
Don't.
one warning.
Anybody listening?
This
Here
is
we
your one
go.
warning to stop the recording now.
Yeah. Run
Um,
out of the room. Take the
I'll
women and
think.
children
I
first.
will think of a headline, and then that headline starts with me thinking of a story. So I'm like, okay, here's a headline. Boom. Here's another headline, boom. Then I come back to the headline and I'll start writing the story and making up the bullshit that starts with it. The problem with this one was I said this is a person not known for political bravado, straightforward as demeanor. I couldn't think of anybody that was really well known that was sort of quiet. And I'm thinking, okay, Dwayne Johnson. So I went with that one. Well, he's not real quiet. I mean, he's been in a shitload of movies here lately, and his career has just went boom, skyrocketed kind of deal.
Yep.
So, but I thought it was enough to where you guys would think the other direction. So I win.
I've also heard him on interview.
Has he talked about that? I
Yeah.
thought he had maybe talked
Well,
about it, but
other
I wasn't
people have
sure.
tried to talk him into doing it too. So.
But when I do these, I try and think of stuff that's got a little common demeanor that people have heard some stuff, so especially Bill. Bill is the most what's the word I'm looking for? Disgruntled person to think about true facts and stuff that I try and
Are you disgruntled, Bill? Dang it. My God.
well,
Apparently
when
I'm
I do a
disgruntled.
story, I try and give a lot of information
Yeah.
so
I heard
that
a
Bill's
warm
like, oh
shower
yeah,
on
I've
my
heard
back.
that,
I'll
I've
help with
heard that, I've heard that, and all that the stuff he thinks he's heard is total bullshit because I've made it up.
Well, I have heard this though. I feel like this might be okay. Yeah, this might be a fake story, but this is something that might come true
Sure,
anyway.
sure.
You know,
But
so.
but when I do the
And I think it'd
stories,
be cool.
I try and think of that. When I'm writing, I'm thinking, okay, what's Bill heard of here lately? What's been in the news? What can I sort of sway him towards believing? And Dave usually just goes the opposite of what you think, Bill.
It's a safe road to pass.
Oh yeah, exactly. So was
I know
that
who this
was
is.
that a couple of good stories, Bill?
Yeah, it
Who's
was.
this? Who's this exactly guy you keep talking about?
I don't know what you're talking about. But that's the hardest part is thinking of stories that's got notoriety of what's out there in the news right now that you guys have heard of. Maybe just a simple sound bite or something,
Yep.
and be like, "Oh yeah, I heard something about that," and then you like, "Oh yeah, that's true." So. You do realize, Bill, that eventually here I'm going to give you a true story, and you're going to think, "Oh, that's bullshit."
Yeah, that's
Well,
Steve's
you came
bullshit.
close this time.
See, I'm setting you up. I'm setting you up. All this false shit that I've been writing. So,
I mean, you ain't got to convince me. I've gotten them wrong more times than I've gotten them right. So,
well,
matter.
I try and make it interesting too, because normal stories you get from the media are all factual, and they have
No, they're all bullshit.
but
I was
no,
gonna
they have
say,
a
what-
lot. They have a lot of
on
detail,
Earth.
and I try and give you a lot of details so
Yeah.
that you're sort of mixed up, confused, thinking, "Oh yeah, oh that's got to be right." He's got, that's a lot of information. So,
Yeah.
but I'll tell you right now, Bill, I am a professional bullshitter.
Yes.
Did you get a shirt that says that?
No, it's stamped on my birth certificate.
Oh, I thought you had a shirt made that said that.
It says.
So-
Ask my mom. Ask my mom. She'll tell you it's stamped on my
So
birth
before you go any
certificate.
farther, let me ask you a serious question.
Okay, serious.
Okay, you know that new grill you bought? It's got a grill and a charcoal grill and the smoker in the middle. Is that
Yep.
the one you used today?
No,
How does that one smoke? Because I've been meaning to ask you.
pellets.
That's
Pellet-
a pellet in the middle.
Pellet and electric.
Okay.
That's what I sent you pictures of. Yeah.
Yeah. Well, the one I was wanting, the one that's below the two other ones. Didn't you buy a new grill that's got the?
Yeah, I haven't tried it out yet. I've got
Oh.
a couple bolognas. We're gonna try and smoke some bolognas and see how it comes out.
Okay.
Because it's electric. It has a a tray for wood chips
You can
to
use
put
pellets
in.
in those
It's
too, by the
it's
way.
it's different, but
Yeah.
yeah. So yeah, I haven't had a chance to check it out.
I got a
Okay.
confession.
And I did put in my what's it called on eBay, the your cart,
Yeah.
the one you bought.
I have a
Cart.
confession to make.
Yeah.
I've checked it.
I have not gotten my grill out this year at all.
Not once.
Okay, let's hang up on him, Dave.
No. What we need to do is we need to have a picnic.
No, Dave, you need to go over to Bill's house and show him how to use that.
Oh,
freaking-
he knows how to use it. I just got to
no,
pry him out of the house.
but the thing is, if you come over and do it,
Yeah. Well,
he'll feel guilty and he'll
hey,
start
Steve,
using
guess
it.
what I'm
Oh,
making
you
him
don't
do
know
this-
me at all, Steve.
Steve, guess what I'm making him do this year?
What are you doing?
I'm making him go to the Van Wert County Fair.
Are you holding his hand? Picking
I'm
him
gonna
up,
try. I'm trying. I'm
taking
trying.
him out there, him and the
Yeah,
wife,
yeah.
and maybe
And the kids. Let
one
them
or
go
two,
out and see a
three,
cow.
one, two, three replacement kids. Yeah. When I say replacement kids, did you see the little smile on his
Yeah, I
face?
know what he gets. He gets it.
When he first told me that, I laughed my ass off.
Well, you
Yeah.
got to call him something.
Now, I'll tell you what, Bill. I told that to a gentleman that does my tattoos for me, and he's got replacement kids. And his kids were there when I told him that, and they did not care for the fucking story one bit.
Well, that just tells you everything you need to know about their relationship with their dad right there.
Yeah, pretty much.
Because my kids, they're used to me saying messed up stuff like that.
Oh, I
And
know.
It's just,
I still remember the one time we went to, what was it? We went to Wings, etc. And Sissy come with you.
oh,
and the other-
yeah.
and the boys. And I'll tell you what, that little girl could put some wings down.
She's just little. I watched her. We went out to that Essen House place one time up there in Middlebury, and they
Yep,
bring you the
yep,
big
yep.
plate of fried chicken. She
Oh,
took
yeah.
a drumstick and did the old, and it was a bare bone. And she was like 7 when she did that. And I thought, my
Made you
God,
proud, didn't
I'm
it,
going,
Bill?
I'm going to jail. One of these
No,
days,
just remember
because-
when she gets a boyfriend when she's 16.
Oh, she's already got him sniffing up her skirt
Does
already.
she? Poor
Yeah.
little-
Oh yeah.
She's a cutie. You gotta walk. You better keep your eye on her, buddy.
Yeah. She gets them all ages.
All
They're
ages.
kind
That's
of like
not right,
me.
no.
I don't know about you guys, but I never went through that I don't like girls phase when
Oh
little
no,
boys.
neither did I.
I always liked girls from the very beginning. They didn't always return the favor, but they didn't have to.
I got in trouble in kindergarten because I was supposed to lay down and take my nap, and I was holding the little girl's hand that was next to me.
Oh,
Got
the
yelled
kid.
at by the teacher.
What it was is you made her
Dave,
feel,
they call them pedophiles.
Well, I was the same age as her, so we were even.
Oh, okay. Well, yeah, I guess you're safe then.
God,
Yeah.
I wonder if they still do that in kindergarten, that nap time.
Remember
Okay.
then lay your little blanket out and take your half-hour or 40-hour nap?
Are you
Because-
boys ready? Because I got a joke.
Oh.
Okay.
No, we're never ready, but go for
I
it.
know. I heard, and it's actually a clean one.
Well, good, because the rest of
There-
the show it
there-
ain't been very clean.
Well, listen, hey. Sometimes you got a good show, and sometimes you got a better show. Okay, here we go. There was these 3 ladies. They went to heaven. And then St. Peter said, hey, y'all got to be careful. We have a lot of ducks up here. And if you step on a duck, sorry, my liquors can't get in. If you step on a duck, there'll be some consequences. Well, the first day goes by and the first lady steps on the duck, and St. Peter says, I'm sorry, but you're going to be chained to this ugly guy for the rest of your life. Poof. The very next day, the second lady, by accident, steps on a duck. St. Peter says, I'm sorry, but you're going to be chained to this ugly guy for the rest of your life. Poof. Well, about a week goes by, and the third lady accidentally steps on a duck. Bill's just waiting for the punchline here. I can see it on his face. and she sees St. Peter, and she's chained to this gentleman, and she's like, well, he is gorgeous. This isn't too bad. St. Peter says, poof. And she's chained to this guy for the rest of her life. And she looks at the other guy and says, what'd you do? He says, I stepped on a duck. She's the ugly bitch.
Yep.
I
There,
thought that
there
was.
was
I
another.
thought that was funny. Come on, Dave.
That was
Bill's
me.
laughing already. And usually
Well,
he's the last
you
one.
went well beyond Dave's attention span.
Yeah, I
that
kind of faded off
Well,
there.
yeah,
you lost
yeah.
him about halfway through.
Usually, Bill,
I'm waiting for the
I lose-
answer. Wasn't there a joke
usually-
about a duck, something a duck, and you did a
$20
duck?
a duck and a fucking
or
fucked up
something
duck.
like that,
Yeah, I know that one
That's
too.
what I was thinking. I'm like, okay, where's this
But
going to happen?
old Bill was laughing right away, Dave. What the hell? I'm really disappointed.
I'm sorry.
What it is?
I'm watching porn.
I
It's
just heard
it's im-
that one today, and I thought it was funny. And I'm like,
It's
oh,
important
I gotta
for me. It's important to me, Steve, to give you affirmation for your effort.
for my efforts.
Don't encourage the man, Bill. Come on. You don't need to encourage.
The ugly bitch didn't step on
so-
a duck. The other guy did.
So, what was going through your mind this week, Steve, that you decided you wanted to get a creative haircut?
Well, I'll tell you what. I got a mohawk.
Yeah.
It started out as I was cutting my hair. I was tired of it being long.
You
it
were
was-
cutting it.
Yeah, I cut it. It was long and
Okay.
shaggy. It was long and shaggy.
Okay.
I started cutting it, and next thing you know, I had it shaved off with just a circle on the top, and it was sort of long.
You look like an Amish guy
And
then.
oh yeah, it looked like Amish cut, and I started cutting it with the scissors and stuff, and it looked freaking even worse. And somebody come in and said, "What are you doing?" I said, "I have no idea. It's went awry. Can you fix it?" And the person said, "I think I can." And I ended up with a mohawk, and I heard, "You look badass." And I said, "Well, I'll take that, I guess."
That's kind of why you pay somebody to screw with your hair.
Well,
I know.
I just
I know.
I started.
When
I'm
it's 20
like,
minutes.
piss on it. I can save $20.
It's a half hour to town. I can do this.
Well, I'll tell you what. Yeah, that's part of it too. It's half an hour to
We need to
town.
do we need to do another weekly poll, guys. What do you think?
Yes,
What's
we
the
got to
poll?
get one.
I haven't seen the latest poll.
No, we
haven't
gotta
done
put it
yet.
up.
We need to do one.
Oh, you haven't put it up.
I got
I'll
a
tell you
perfect
right
one.
now. I can't see a damn thing without my glasses.
I would like to know: did you like cab overs or conventionals back in the day?
I'll tell you what. Back in the day, cab overs was cool as shit.
I know it. I mean,
Is
did
that
you-
Where
our
do I go to
memory of
see
it
that?
now, or
Where
did
do I
we-
go to see that shit?
It's on our website.
I drove cab over for years. I didn't hate them. Yeah, some of them they didn't ride near as rough as the one I got now. It all depends on the roads.
Well, I'll tell you what, dude. I had one that was a double bunk, where I actually had room to step in the back of it, and it was pretty sweet.
All right. So what do we want to do this? How do you want to word that? Why don't we start with: Have you ever driven a cab over in your career?
Which would you prefer? No, because everybody's going to burn it, kid. Yeah, go with have you ever driven a cab over? Or tell us your best cab over. How about that? Because I like a good cab over. Man, I like that old Ford 9000. Had that rocking cab on it. You'd step up in there and you'd think it was going to fall off the truck until the airbags caught up with it. Remember them?
Where is the weekly polls? There we go. Weekly poll, August 12th.
Yeah, that one's done with.
What was your age when you hired to your first legal trucking doll? See, sire. Okay. Well, anyways, where's the next one?
Well, I'm
We're
working
getting ready
on
to
it right
post
now.
it right now.
Okay, I'm looking. See, I got my spectacles on.
Well, I got to make it, so I mean.
What the hell, Bill?
These polls are kind of complicated
Okay.
the way they.
Just so everybody can see, here, we'll give them the mohawk.
Ooh,
I don't have it all moosed up, but
no, you don't look too bad. I see you
There
got one
we
of them
go.
left-handed ones.
Well, the person that was doing it was a little cross-eyed, I think.
Okay, well
Oh
that's
wait,
good.
that was me.
By the way, goes right along with my invisible mohawk because I
Yeah,
can't grow
yeah.
the hair to even do it.
I don't know. I might. I shaved it down on the sides. I mean, skin tight, and it felt so weird. I'll tell you right now to have the skin kind of
In the
deal.
open air.
Yeah.
Did you ride your bike
Well,
with it like
no.
it yet?
What was terrible is I wore a sweatband that was
Right.
black, and I got sunburnt, and I had friggin' line. Oh, it looked friggin' terrible, dude.
Yeah,
I
yeah.
looked
That's
like I was part of the friggin' Make a Wish Foundation.
well.
Shut up, Bill. And anyway,
My main man, Steve. How's it going?
I want to go to Disney World.
You go, Steve. Oh,
So, what's the
send
new
all
poll? What's
send
the
all
new
of your
poll?
hate mail to Steve at
Merkel
3FT Podcast.
Press, Main Street 101.
Yeah, yeah.
Oh, Lord have mercy.
No,
Okay.
that'd be Steve at TF
3FT
3FT
Podcast. There you
podcast.org.
go. There you go. Let me know what your favorite drink is.
Favorite drink?
And I'll tell you right
Coffee
now.
in the morning, iced tea in the afternoon.
I was talking to you guys earlier about this. Old Ted out of Canada there is one of our favorite
On our Facebook. Yeah,
correspondents on our Facebook. I love you, Ted. I appreciate all the info. Me and him go back and forth a little bit on Arlene's truck stop up there in Battle Creek, Michigan, about the food and stuff. I'll tell you what, down here, Dave, I was going to let you know about this. You always see all the places that have the all you can eat and it's free kind of deal. We have one here down here, Dave. There's a restaurant called Giovanni's, and it's a pizza place.
yeah.
30 minutes for a single, 15 minutes for two people for a 30-inch, one topping pizza and one drink. It has never been beaten. They haven't done it in 2 years. They started doing it again. The gentleman I work with, me and him think we can smash it. So if it happens, I will post it.
Okay. By the way, did
If
you
not, it's $45 for the 30-inch pizza.
yeah, did you see the new post I put on our Facebook group page?
What's that?
It's great for it's the nice little truck. Go on our Facebook group page and check out that nice little truck you can go to the racetrack with.
All right, I got it up on the website.
Way to go.
So,
Yeah, you got to go to the Facebook group page. Check that out. Now that's how you utilize an old dump truck.
well,
Well,
guys,
Bill.
we're staring an hour right in the face. I think we ought to
I'm
wrap it
hoping
up.
this kept recording because the recording dropped off on us. Here.
Either way, we'll get her figured out. Anyway, write the show at 3ftpodcast.org. Hit us up on the socials. Like and subscribe.
Hit the bell to know when you get any updates. We drop anything new.
Yep.
Yeah.
Keeps
Give
you.
us a couple notes if there's something you want to hear about
Yeah,
or
if you
have
want to
us
hear us talk
cover.
about something just for fun, anything, dude, we will talk about anything.
You know,
I
We
mean,
might-
and email us if you want us to talk about you. We will talk about.
if you got a
it.
wart on your toe, we'll talk about it.
you can get
Well,
on
I
the
don't
get
know
you
Facebook.
some
about that, but
We'll get some of that WD-40 and
I'll
burn
tell
it
you
right
what.
off of there.
Coming into the truck show and stuff next year, I was talking to Dave about this. I'm gonna try and get out to a couple more shows next year. We're gonna try and get some interviews with people at the shows, and we're gonna shoot for what I tell Dave: Houston, Reno, and maybe Walcott. Try and get those in on our shows and get some interesting characters and
And
truck
keep
owners and stuff. So
and keep hitting the old Facebook page up.
Yeah, hit the Facebook
like and
page up.
subscribe.
Yep.
Like and subscribe. You can comment directly on the website too. You can listen to the show, or you can and comment directly on the website. Anyway, we're gonna be back in 2 weeks. Until then, I've been Bill.
And Dave.
And Steve, thanks for stopping by. Y'all have a wonderful week.
Thanks a lot, folks.